It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheeseheads on and have filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Green Bay Packers.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And away we go from Wisconsin. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Ready. Black, 95. 43 rail. Set,
Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Love from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Ready, ready. Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. Finds him over the middle. This does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down. The Packers send out their punting unit. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. With some textbook work covering that punt, it is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. That was Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. So that brings up 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant, because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play, because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Barkley trying this up the gut. A disappointing way to begin this one, as he is stopped for no gain, and 3 plays in, Brock. They're already facing 4th down. So punt coming up on 4th down, and it's against Belgium native Corliss Waitman with the honors. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. Starts his return from the 23, and he gets him a small chunk of yards there before he winds up out of bounds.
At their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now Love on the play fake. Absolutely fires this one right side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Quarterback of his renounce, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
10 black. 10 sight. Ready?
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. He takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and 2.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Down. Yellow. 43. Ready.
Here he is on 3rd and short. It's on target to Pierce. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Let's go now. Ready?
Takes the handoff. Now Love. That's caught. Here's Quinshon Judkins. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. 2nd and 3 now.
Come on. Set. Set.
Love out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. He's out in the clear. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain. Now down inside the 15. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it'll give the Packers the 1st.
13-yard line.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Black Ultra. Set. Yellow. 22. Blue Striker. Set. Cut.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that 1st down carry.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
On the double.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Ready. 50. Green. Set.
Another one for Judkins. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Got it.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Here we go. 45. White. Shovel. 38. Cut.
Another game to Judkins. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they meet right at that line. And they didn't have to drive him backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1.
Let's go. Ready. 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 38. Cut. Cut.
They're going to go. It's Love. Flushed out of the pocket. He's got it. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers going 6-0 here in the first. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Going to the ground again on 1st. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Hits his running back. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
The Packers going nickel on 3rd. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles reach pay dirt for the first time this game. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles tie this game 7-7.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Okay,
A
right.
nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready.
Play fake, it's Love. For big yards on the right side. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Red, yellow. Down. Yellow. 40.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this.
Ready, break.
Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They're looking at first down here. Judkins up the middle. They'll cobble together a yard there. Cooper DeJean with the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Come on, set, go.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Completed to his running back. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you...
Oh, and it's no good. Just his second missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown.
Ryan Fitzgerald set to kick off.
So after the missed extra point, he is still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. That's completed right side. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They get 19 on that pickup. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. First down, on with Barkley. We call that one a gain of, let's say, 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Hurts now from the gun. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He steps in and makes the interception. Quay Walker in to pick it off. And the Packers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Packers take over first and 10. 28-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Check. Hut.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Ready. Hut.
A give left side. Judkins. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers parlay the interception into points. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one. The last line of defense, and in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop, because a broken tackle, it can mean a touchdown.
Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Completed over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Forced out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Hurts on 3rd and 2. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Gain of 7. And an Eagle 1st down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. This is ahead for about 5. That was Michael Parsons making that play.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Now Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. He dodged the tackle, and he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On first down, Hurts. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They go play fake with Hurts. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Hey, Silver. Great.
From the red zone on first. Ball is caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Eight yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Hurts throwing again. Caught on the slant. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Offense is getting closer, but 2 yards left to figure out. It's 3rd and goal. Barkley. And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles making a one-score game in the first half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Set, ready. 60 red. Hut, go. White. Ready.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Now behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Packers leading from Lambeau.
Ready, set.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Ready. Red, 38. Set.
Love from the gun. That's him on the quick hitter. Decent game here, but short of the first.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Ready.
Love on 3rd and short. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Go now. 50, green. Watch out. Check.
From the gun, Judkins. Having gained up a handful there. Zach Vaughn with the tackle.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Handoff now to Judkins. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Andrew Mukuba attacking to make that stop. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
And that is a big hit right after that catch, so the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Ken Black. Hut.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. It's on target to Pierce. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal. Timeout called by the offense. And with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Hughes, 45. White. Red, cycle. Hut.
Love out of the shotgun. And the defender comes away with it. And the Eagles make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
First down 10 at their own 3-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He'll throw it. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Packers are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
William Fitzgerald set to kick off.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 24-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Third quarter's going to start with a run by Barkley. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
13 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
New set of downs from 37. First down, and they go right back to it. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
Hey, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll air it out on third. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that brings up 4th and long. The Eagles are in punt formation. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20.
At their own 23-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Black 40. 43 rail. Set, go.
Judkins running between the tackles. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. Hut.
Shotgun now for Love. Has it downfield, working the left. Keeps on moving into the red zone. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers push their lead further to start the half. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish
On
line.
the double.
Here's Love up to the line. 2-point attempt coming.
Ready.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
You go with what you think is your best option. There they felt like it was going to be a pass, but sometimes it simply doesn't work.
Fitzgerald set to kick off.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And that throw just too high for him. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out, how in the heck do we turn this around?
And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Set. Spike 60. Yell. Hut.
Play action. Love. All the left side. Get some space around midfield. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Give him 32 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
First and 10.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Here's Judkins on first down. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Let's see, first it was a pass. Now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
Ready, ready.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
Set, hut. 45. Watch out now. 50 Fury. Set.
On the give, here's Judkins. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Yellow, 26. Mega. Ready.
To the air with Love. Throw left side to Watson. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
The 10-yard line.
All set now. First and 10.
Let's go. Black 4 strikers. 3-3. Hut, hut.
To the ground they go with Judkins. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers make it a 3-possession game. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Packers go up by 19.
Packers 33. Eagles 14.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. This will end up as a touchback.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. First and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. Well, right side, caught by Smith. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
44-yard line.
Just a yard left to go on second down. No play action. Here's Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Of 14. And an Eagle first down.
First down from the 42. Hurts now from the gun. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Tight end going in motion here. Throwing again on second down. Hurts. It is caught left side. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
New set of downs for him from the 31. On first and 10, it's Hurts. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
63.
Second down, Hurts throwing again. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles shrinking the lead some in the third. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
One touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations of the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
Ready. 45. White. Ready.
Here's Love. Hits his running back. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Come on, set, cut.
Thrown on first down, Love. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. A pickup of 17. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
Ready.
Now Judd Pitts. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Here we go. Yellow. Hut.
Running this is Judd Pitts. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Ready. Blue, 32. 22 needle. Set.
Now running with Judd Pitts. Here he goes again. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Packers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Packers go up by 19.
Eagles 21. Ryan Fitzgerald set to kick off.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley.
Saquon Barkley, the ball carrier. A 4-yard loss brings up 2nd and 14 at the 31-yard line.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Throwing now out of the shotgun. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner. As he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
So out now comes the punter. Corliss Waitman will kick it away. He fields this at the 18. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Set, ready. Strike, slash, 95. Hut.
Shotgun handoff here for Junkins. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14.
Let's go. 60 reps.
Love from the gun. Finds him over the middle. Makes the tackle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
Love on 3rd and short. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And 4th and 4 coming up. On now comes their punter. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. It's fielded at the 14. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
At their own 29-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. They go play fake with Hurts. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Offense in the hurry up here. First down throwing for Hurts. Taking a shot deep here. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
It's a pickup of 44 yards.
Hey, let's go.
And dose of the hurry up here.
63.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
It's Hurts once again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch. And you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Gotta forget about first down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on second and goal.
Hey, Silver.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. That one connects. He gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get it back to within 2 possessions. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
Now Hurts getting his guys set for this 2-point play.
The Eagles will set up for the
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's in for 2. So the progress is being made. The lead drops down now to 11. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line. And this time, it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Hut.
Here's Judkins. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Come on, set. Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
On the set.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Here we go. 10 black. Fury, yellow.
Shotgun now for Love. Buys time, rolling right. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Trying to find his tight end. So it'll be second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Set. 40. Hut.
Running this one left. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Yeah, it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
Down. 52 blaster.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He only gets a couple yards. They are well short. It's 4th down. Ryan Fitzgerald lining up for the field goal. From the left hash, this is from 47.
A 47-yard attempt.
Fitzgerald sends this through and then extends their lead to 14.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown to field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Hurts to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Let's try it again on 2nd down. Finds Barkley underneath. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Looking underneath, and the back wins it in. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Hurts yet again. And the pack gets home. They drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there's none to be had. No escape route available this time.
3rd and long for him here. Dumped off to his running back. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
You're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. It's on the in route. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st down, Hurts. Hits him on the out route. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
2nd and 3 at the Packers' 37-yard line.
And again, here's Hurts. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Now to throw. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. He's got it to his running back. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
Eagles first down. A gain of 15.
Hurts throwing again. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
The clock has fallen into its final minutes. Here comes 2nd and 10. Hurts now from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing now. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd down's critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
They've got to go for it in his spot, Brock. This is 4th down. Here he is to throw. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Come on, set.
Lining up to take it on 2nd down.
Yellow, 43. Ready?
We're drawing up for it. So this is a Packers win. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.